Happy St. Patrick's Day. As we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, it might be a good time to discuss St. Patrick. As the saying goes, we're all a little bit Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Now, it should be noted in discussions about St. Patrick that facts can be elusive about people who lived over 1,000 years ago. And Patrick lived sometime in the 4th to 6th centuries. So that's a 200-year space. There's only 2 surviving documents believed to be penned by the man himself. Historians diverge about his birth and death dates. Okay, I consulted a source that gave his birth and death dates as 387 to 460 AD, another as 420 to 490 AD. Sources agree that this man who has come to represent Ireland was not Irish. Okay, he was born in Roman Britain to wealthy Christian parents. The father, a local official and church deacon. Whether his parents were ethnically Roman or indigenous Celtic is unknown. His birth name is uncertain. Okay, the 2 surviving documents penned by St. Patrick himself one is a letter and the other memoirs he wrote entitled Confession. He was 16 when the family's estate was attacked by Irish raiders who kidnapped him and took him to Ireland as a slave. The enslaved youth worked as a shepherd. To cope with captivity, he turned to his Christian faith, praying many times daily. It also seems possible that working as a shepherd led him to feel close to Jesus, who is compared to a shepherd in the New Testament. After 6 years of enslavement, he had a dream in which God told him to escape and that he would find a boat out of Ireland. He walked about 200 miles to the Irish coast, caught a boat bound for Britain. Safe and free in his native land, the man who had coped with enslavement through his Christian faith immersed himself in religious training, following in his father's footsteps and becoming a deacon. Later, he was ordained as a priest. He had another dream in which an angel told him to return to Ireland as a missionary. Although there were already Christians in Ireland, most Irish adhered to the traditional nature-based pagan beliefs. At his request, his superiors sent him to Ireland, where he ministered to Irish Christians and converted Irish pagans. His 6 years of captivity meant that he well knew the Irish language and Irish culture, and he used that knowledge to make Christianity attractive to them. Since Irish pagans often honored their deities with fire, he used bonfires to celebrate Easter. The sun was a powerful symbol in Irish paganism, and he created the Celtic cross, in which an image of the sun is superimposed on a cross. He baptized thousands of Irish people as Christians and decided he wanted to live in Ireland until he died. Toward the end of his life, he wrote Confession. March 17th is celebrated as St. Patrick's Day, but it's because it's believed to be the date of his death. Like many ancient figures, St. Patrick is a subject of tall tales. One of them says that he delivered a sermon on the hillside that drove Ireland's snakes slithering into the surrounding seas. There were no snakes to drive out, as no snake species is native to the island. It is also claimed that he used a shamrock to represent the Trinity, but this is unlikely, as the story does not appear in any written document prior to the 18th century. Although he was not Irish, St. Patrick did his life's work on that island, so it is entirely appropriate that a day associated with him is a day associated with the celebration of the Irish culture. Happy St. Patrick's Day again.